unless I'm filming something, I don't wear makeup. So this is just my makeup day filming routine, but it's what I do every time, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. First things first is we need to fix these brows because I don't have any. As you can clearly see, I've never had brows my whole life. I really want some though. Like, if anyone knows any like brow serums that I could use, please let me know. All I've ever wanted was brows. Like, that's it in my life. I just want to have brows. How have you guys been doing though? I haven't done a video where I can just kind of chit-chat with you aimlessly in a very long time. It's been literal months since I've done a get ready with me. They kind of stress me out just because I don't know, ASMRs are obviously about being quiet, but when you do get ready with me, you're moving a lot, and so it's so hard for me, and I'm a clumsy person, so I feel like I always end up dropping something or making a really loud noise that obviously I can just edit out, but like then I am like consciously trying to not be noisy, so then I just end up being uncomfortable the whole time, which is annoying. So that's why, the main reason why I haven't done them in a while. But also me getting ready in the morning, like to film, is like relaxing for me. Like I like to like put on a podcast. I usually will watch like Murder with My Husband. I like true crime podcast, but I usually watch Murder with My Husband, which is a podcast with this married couple. Their name is Peyton and Garrett, I believe, and I like theirs because they just tell obviously true crime stories. Or I watch Rotten Mango, which is Stephanie Sue and her fiance, soon to be husband. Their true crime podcast, and that's also really interesting. I like podcasts with visuals. Like I tried to watch podcasts. I tried to just listen to podcasts, but that doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. I need visuals. Like I need to see the person talking to me, and I need to see like the people that they're talking about. I'm just a curious person, and it'll drive me crazy. Like I need to see it, or I'll spend the whole episode looking up things. If that makes sense. Are my eyebrows okay? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so I need to see what's happening in order for me to, oh, I forgot to prime. Let me do that real quick. I need to see what's happening in order for me to truly enjoy the video. So I usually like to watch, I just spilled all of that primer on my jeans, or not on my jeans, on my leg. I'm gonna scoop it up. What was I saying? I've been trying to finish this sentence forever. I need to see basically who's talking to me. I just do. So that's why I like their podcast, because there's visuals involved. Obviously you can watch the podcast like just on like Apple or whatever. I need to see the visuals. And then I usually do the Murder with My Husband podcast over the Rotten Mango podcast, even though I really like the Rotten Mango podcast as well. But Stephanie Sue, she's such a good storyteller, and not that the Peyton isn't, because with the Murder with My Husband podcast, Peyton usually is the one that's telling the stories. But Stephanie Sue, she's such a good storyteller that I get so immersed in what she's talking about, and then I start crying. I usually will start crying, which is not good when I'm trying to do my makeup. So I usually watch hers, not when getting ready, because lately I've been crying when I watch hers. 70s do, like she really gets involved. You can tell that she really puts her emotions into it. I'm trying to keep my glasses on as long as possible because I have really bad eyesight. But relax, like peacefully, just by myself, just doing what I'm gonna do, putting on a podcast, drinking my coffee, and just relaxing while I do it. I can't find my eyebrow brush. Oh, there we go. And just relaxing while I get ready. Like that, to me, it's so relaxing. I don't know, I just love it. So it gets me in the mind space to get ready to film as well. So that's why I usually am like, no, I'll just film something else. I don't need to film the get ready with me. But lately, I've been really wanting to film one. I just had to find the time, to be honest. But I was like, I'm kind of in the mood to film one today. I'm kind of in the mood to talk today. So, lucky you. Gonna do clean up under my brows really quickly. Sorry for the jump scare. I know it looked dead. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's not talk about it. Let's just act like I look cute. Give me a second. This requires a form of some form of focus. This requires a bit of focus. This brow is not looking good, to be honest. But I'm not about to fix it. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm missing a beauty blender too. But oh my god, I hate this brow so much. Maybe I should fix it. This brow is weird, but we're not gonna talk about it. But yesterday was a crazy day because I decided to film one of my ASMR videos yesterday since I happened to be off from work, and I was at my desk like filming, and then after filming I was just kind of sitting here like on social media and like filming TikToks and stuff, and I heard screaming, like yelling, I guess, from outside. So damn, I just put that on the wrong thing. I heard yelling from outside, so I like look out my window because it was coming from directly outside of my window. So I look out my window and I see this couple outside like arguing, and so I'm like, oh, kind of interesting, you know, being kind of nosy or whatever. And I can like hear exactly what they're arguing about. It was about like money, and the woman like started freaking like attacking the guy. Like she was throwing water bottles at him and throwing water on him and like hitting him, and he wasn't doing anything. Like he literally was just dodging her efforts, and that's it. Like he wasn't being aggressive back to her or anything like that. And I was just like, okay, this is kind of wild. Like, what is going on right now? Do those even look remotely even? And so I kept watching because I was like high-key concerned. Like she was literally attacking him, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep watching to make sure that nothing bad happens, because this seems like a really bad situation. So I kept watching, and she kept being aggressive and like doing the most. And then at one point she wanted money, and he like didn't come with any money, so she was mad about that, and she was like, you need to give me the money. And I didn't hear what he was saying because he wasn't yelling, only she was yelling. And so what happened? So eventually, after like 10 minutes of them going back and forth, and him basically saying like, I guess he was like saying that he didn't have it or whatever. Again, I couldn't hear him because he wasn't yelling. She starts attacking his car. So she starts like like scratching. She pulled out her keys and she started keying his car. She started like picking at his like side view mirrors. Like she literally at one point she took the mirrors out. She literally took his side view mirrors out of his like mirror, like out of the like little like side view mirror holder. She took the actual mirror out and she threw them and broke them. She was trying to take off his like back bumper and his front bumper. She literally went on every side of the car, the front, the back, and both sides, and scratched up. She like went in a circle and like scratched up every side. And you guys, I was getting so mad because it was one of those situations where it was like, this is like abuse. Like she was dead ass abusing him and he wasn't doing anything, you guys. He wasn't attacking her, he wasn't hitting her, he wasn't trying to like get her to stop. Like he was just standing there talking to her, trying to reason with her, and she was not listening. She was just like, give me the money, give me the money. And I was like, this is so toxic. So they keep going like that for like a solid 30 minutes, you guys. She's just going in on his car, like attacking the heck out of his car, and he's not doing anything but talking to her. And then eventually I see she gets into his like driver's seat of his car and she's messing with his car from the inside now. And he again is like kind of trying to get her out of the car, but he's not physically trying to like take her out. He's just trying to reason with her. And then whenever she starts attacking him, he like backs off. So she's sitting in the driver's seat and then she ends up driving the car off. So he sees that the car is about to drive off, so he gets into the back seat of the car, like behind the driver's side. As the car is going, she literally like, you can tell she like pressed on the gas super hard and she started going like 50 miles per hour. And he's trying to jump in the car as the car is moving. Like it was insane. So at this point, I kind of run outside because I'm like, okay, this is too much. Like, this is kind of crazy. So I run outside just to make sure that no one gets hurt because I've seen everything at this point. Like, I feel like I'm obligated to, like, help. So I run outside, but they're already gone, like, out of the complex. Like, she must have been going. She had to be going, like, 50, 60 miles per hour. She was gone. So I was like, okay, well, not really much that I can do, you know, at this point. Hopefully, I was just hoping that nothing bad happened, you know. You guys tell me why 30 minutes later I'm in my room working out because I bought a mini stepper. Highly recommend, by the way. I'm in my room working out and I look out the window and they're back and they're still fighting. They're literally still fighting. I'm like, this is a mess, you guys. This is a whole mess. At one point, our security guard pulls up and I guess the security guard brought her daughter home from school. So the security guard pulls up, gets the daughter out of the car, and they're like bamming on the door. I'm like, what is this whole situation? Like, the whole thing is just so messy. And then when I went outside originally, when I went outside later on in the day to like take trash away, they were back obviously at that point. So his car was outside. So I was like, let me walk by his car to see, like, was she actually scratching his car up or was she like pretending or whatever? You guys, his car was wrecked. His car was absolutely wrecked. Like, I felt really bad, to be honest. Scratches all over it on every single side. It was so bad. I was like, this is so unacceptable because if he was a man, or if she was a man and like the roles were reversed, I feel like people would have been outside literally like attacking him. But since she was a woman, nobody seemed to care. They were literally outside like all day fighting and she was just attacking him. is okay. It's a little bit orange, but it always looks that way at first until it oxidizes. Next, we are going to contour a little bit. I still really don't even know how to contour or if this color is even like good for my skin tone, but I use it every single time. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, look at my nails, you guys. They look kind of crusty right now because there's makeup on them, but aren't they so cute? I did them. I did them. But yeah, what have I been up to? I haven't been up to anything. Just been working, filming, editing, all that good stuff. Haven't been watching anything. Honestly, I haven't really been watching anything, you guys. I am like a YouTube fanatic. I love YouTube. I almost love YouTube more than like streaming channels. I don't know what it is. There's just something about a good YouTube video that just gets me so excited. So I spend majority of my time watching YouTube over like TV. YouTube is my TV to me. So I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube. I feel like because I watch so much YouTube, I end up paying for, I have like 4 Patreon subscriptions right now, you guys, like to different YouTubers, because if I like your content, I want to see more. Like, I want to see everything. And I'm like super supportive when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy the subscription. I'm going to pay for your Patreon. I'm going to do it. Especially if it's like $5. I'm like, I'll pay for that. So I've been watching a lot of Patreon videos. Mainly to like K-pop reactors though. Not to like a random like vlog channel. I wouldn't pay for Patreon for like a vlog channel. I would pay for one for like a reaction channel, because then there's going to be more reaction videos, which I love. When there's some K-pop reactors I like Mexanese Family. If you're into BTS, they are the best not K-pop, they only react to BTS, but they're the best BTS reaction channel, because one, they truly love BTS. Like, they love them with like a pure love, not like I get something out of this, like you get me views, or you know, you make me money, so I'm gonna keep reacting to you. They truly love BTS. They are inspired by BTS, and you can tell when you watch their videos, like they're so genuine. And they also pay attention. There's nothing worse than a reactor that does not pay attention. They pay attention, they read subtitles, they're really good about it. So highly recommend them. Desi Merch too is a really good K-pop reactor, but I don't know what like groups you're into, but he does a lot of different groups, and he has a lot of content that might be hard to like siphon through if you're not into all of those groups. But I highly recommend Mexanese Family because they're a straight BTS reaction channel, and I'm into other groups too, but I like that they're just BTS because BTS is my ultimate. So I really like that they're just BTS. Just doing some blush. This is an e.l.f. blush. I think it's like Caribbean or something, I'm not sure, but yeah, they are a BTS reaction channel. The blush looks crazy now, but I promise you it won't in a second. Highly recommend them. Their Patreon also is extremely organized, and they post on like a schedule, so you know what's coming. I have other Patreons that like you never know what's coming, and they're really solid, you guys. They're really solid. Highly recommend. Now time for a concealer. What did I even bring that up for? Oh, so yeah, I've been watching lots of YouTube, lots of Patreon. want to start watching like a TV show, and I just don't even like know what to watch really. I have a couple of ideas, but I really don't know. That's my AC turning off, by the way. Yeah, I really don't know. I have been seeing a lot of Bridgerton clips, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should watch Bridgerton. But I only watched the first season of Bridgerton. Not Bridgerton. It's the what's the one about the queen? What's her name? I want to say Caroline, but it's not Caroline. Is it Catherine? What is it? I think it starts with a C, right? Or a K. It's the one about the queen, the new one. I want to watch that one because I keep seeing clips of it and it looks good. But I only watched the first season of Bridgerton with Daphne and the other guy. I don't remember his name. But I feel like I should watch the second season before I jump into this next one. But I also feel like they might not be related that much, so I feel like I can get away with it. I don't know, I might watch it, we'll see. And then I also want to watch the new Hulu like docu-series about, I can't remember what it's called. It's with Elizabeth Olsen, and it's about like the murder of Candy. Is it Candy? Wait, which one? I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. It's with Elizabeth Olsen where she like murders her friend or whatever. But it was like for self-defense. Oh my goodness, I can't think of what it's called to save my life. It's like Love and something. Love and War, maybe. I don't know. I heard that was really good. I want to watch that. I need to bring this closer because I can't see. Yeah, I heard that was really good. I want to watch that. I'm also thinking about watching The Idol, but you guys, the only reason I want to watch that show is because Miss Jennie Kim from Blackpink is in it, and Jennie's my Blackpink bias, so I'm tempted to watch that show simply for her. But I'm a girl's girl, and I don't like any form of misogyny. I don't like any form of degradation of women. And from what I can tell, that show is full of that. And that seems like something that's gonna piss me off to no end. And I also heard a couple lines from the show that really give me ick vibes and make me highly uncomfortable. And I don't know, I've heard a lot of bad things about the show, like the filming set and all of that, and I really don't want to support the show. I just don't want to support that show, but I do want to watch for Jennie, so I've been like searching up her clips, just her clips specifically, on like TikTok and stuff. I don't know, I'm not gonna watch it because I know it's gonna make me uncomfortable, and I don't want to support that show, but I have been watching Jennie's clips. I don't watch it on HBO, but I watch it like on YouTube or something later on. I think it's so cool that she got to be in a freaking HBO series. Like, what the heck? So cool, so cool, so cool. Also, I don't know when this video is getting, well, I know when it's getting uploaded, but I don't know what news is gonna come out by the time this goes up. But for all of my BTS stans out there, freaking the rumor that JK is having a tour. Are you kidding me? I'm barely surviving with all of the Yoongi tour clips that I've been singing, and now we might get a JK tour. I'm actually so excited. I didn't get Yoongi tickets because in my mind it didn't make sense because he wasn't coming anywhere near me. I live in Florida. He didn't come anywhere near me. The closest he came was like Chicago, and that's not close. And yeah, I could have flew out, but then there was also the issue issue of like transportation and hotel fees and all this other stuff, and I was like, it just doesn't make sense right now. So I did get Yunki tickets, but and also they were extremely hard to get in the first place, so like, who am I kidding? I wouldn't have got it anyway. But after seeing all of these clips and how hype the Yunki tour is because it's still going on, and I'm like, okay, I might need to just sacrifice for JK. I might have to just do it and bite the bullet, because I don't even know why I even like doubted it would be worth it for Yoongi, because BTS are amazing performers. They are some of the best performers I've ever seen, and they know how to put on a show, you know. So I should have just did it. I don't know why I didn't. I was being stupid. I was being stupid. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere with the makeup. I feel like I've been doing the base for 10 years. I've been doing the base for 10 years. Okay, let's set on my face very quickly. Make sure my audio is still recording, because that would suck hard. Let's set my base, I've been watching a lot of makeup videos too recently, which, I mean, I'm not like the biggest makeup girly. Obviously, I don't wear makeup for my day-to-day life, and I'm not all that interested in makeup. But I don't know why lately I've been finding makeup tutorials really interesting for some reason. Really interesting for some reason. I also have a question for you guys. So lately I've been wanting to do more like trigger based videos, but I never know what to do besides obvious ones like gum chewing or tapping or stuff like that. So I was wondering, are there any triggers that you guys would like me to see or would like me to do, like something that's like a little bit unique too? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. My nose always starts running when I set my face. I thought it was just me, but I seen on TikTok that a girl said that happens to her too. I don't know why though. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Let's do some eyeshadow. A bit of eyeshadow. I just take these two browns, like this lighter chocolatey one and this deeper one, and I just mix them with a little bit more of this one. Tip that off, and I just do it on the outer parts to deepen up my eye a little bit. I feel like it makes your eye look a little bit more like sultry and like intense, whereas I feel like my eyes tend to look a little bit more like doe-eyed, which there's nothing wrong with having like doe-eyed eyes, but I feel like it's just so innocent and like, which again, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, I don't know. So this like deepens them up a bit. If you can hear that, that's my stomach, because I just had a coffee and now my stomach is turning. See the difference? I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot because I don't have my fan on, because it makes too much noise. Is that even? I can't tell. That's good. That's good. That's good. Next is a tiny bit of eyeliner. I use this deep brown one from e.l.f. in the color Coffee. It's super dark. It's super dark, but it's brown and not black, so I like it a little bit better. My eyes are watering. I don't know why. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. No, 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 no. Okay. Not my best wing, but it's fine. Okay, my eyeliner came out absolutely horrible. Let me see if I can try and fix it a little bit. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit thicker than I usually like it, but that'll do. I'm gonna go off camera and do my mascara because that takes me a solid 10 minutes. But I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is my favorite mascara ever. So I'm gonna go do this and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back after literally like 20 minutes of doing mascara. Mascara takes me forever, but it's so important because now my eyes look really like, you know, what does that even mean? Okay, anyway, we're almost done. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter in a certain places, just a little bit, not a lot, because I already have oily skin. Already got oily skin. Okay, we don't need to be doing the most. Just a little bit down the nose, a little bit down the nose, and then on the tip of the nose, like so, and then a little bit in the corners of the eye. Like so. And now we need to line our lips. Line our lips. Take off some of this chapstick. Hold on, I can't see. I can't see. I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit. Like that. My lips are already pretty full, but I'm gonna overline them. I think it looks better that way, in my opinion, on myself at least. Not a crazy overline, just a tad. Just a tad. So and then we go in with the NYX fat oil. It's like supposed to be a lip oil, but it really is just like a lip gloss. It's so thick. What's the shade? I don't know. That's chic. Is that the shade? That's chic. That's chic. And it's like a deep purple, but on my skin tone, it looks really cute. It's like a blue undertones. Like so. Like so. Like so. And that's essentially it. Should I take out my braid for you guys? I don't really want to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My hair's been in this braid for like 3 days. I kid you not. Give it a shaky, shaky, shake. Shaky, shaky, shake. That's as good as it's gonna get. And that's the finished look. It looks the same. It looks like it always does. I never do anything different. It's also kind of like natural-esque. Definitely, obviously, I don't look like this naturally, but it's not super like crazy makeup by any means. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for letting me talk your ear off for the past however long this video is. What is going on? Anyway, you guys, I love you.